Hey everyone, this is Mystic Virgo 4444. Thank you all for joining me for another reading. This is going to be a reading about your teenager. For those of you, or those of us who have teenagers, and sometimes we probably wonder what's going on with them. So this is going to be a reading, like I said, for your teenager. You're going to figure out what's going on to them. Maybe they need some balance. Maybe they need to balance out things in their life. Balance out maybe their emotions, their feelings, how they feel about other people or situations. Okay, but we're going to get started. I did do some pre-shuffling before, so this is going to be entitled "The Life of Your Teenager." Okay, I'm going to use two different decks for this reading. Thank you all for liking and subscribing, and for my new subscribers, I want to thank you very much for joining us on Mystic Virgo 4444's platform. Okay, I want to get started. Too many cards here. Let me get my energy back, y'all. I had to deal with my teenager tonight. I just told her last night, you all, less than 24 hours ago, that whatever comes to dark, whatever you do in the dark will come to light less than 24 hours later. And every time I tell her that, I find things out. So we're going to see what's going on in the life of your teenager. First card I have here is Ace of Cups. Yeah, we all know they're good in school. They are probably making good grades with the Ace of Cups, doing everything academically that they should. We all know that. Probably focusing on some kind of money or monetary situation with being in a new grade, maybe being in high school, focusing more on money and income, probably wanting to go out and get jobs so they can buy their own clothes and maybe uniforms and shoes and everything that they like, okay? The Page of Wands. They want so much, but they give very little, okay? As in household chores, wanting to ask for different things that they want because they're not working at this point in time. They're not working, but they want to offer very little as chores. They want to ask for money. I want this, I want that, but they want to give very little, okay? They think, okay, they'll have the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay, their lives are constantly changing. Okay, because they're teenagers. Okay, their life are headed in so many different directions. Okay, but and it's changing every day. Okay, their lives are changing, their minds are changing, their hearts are changing. They probably fall in and out of love pretty much every week or whatever. But they have so much going on in their lives right now, for whoever this resonates with, that it makes them go inside themselves. It turns them into a hermit. Okay, mainly not physically, but emotionally. They go inside themselves. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to tell you what's going on in their lives or what they're experiencing. They want to hold on to it, and they probably don't want to tell anybody but their friends. Okay, they want to offer you very little emotionally as well as physically, as well as giving, doing things in the house, cleaning up, cooking, washing clothes, dishes, or whatever. They want to give very little that way, and also emotionally, because they really don't want to talk to you about how they feel. Okay, they're working on certain things in their lives, probably concentrating on going to school, learning everything, being taught different things that they need to learn in school, different classes, reading, writing, arithmetic. Here, the Pentacles pretty much represents their schooling, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Okay, even though there are other things that they need to do, but there's something going on with them that you don't know about, probably, that's leaving them emotionally drained. Okay, they're missing out on something. They're missing someone. They've probably been hurt emotionally. Probably they're emotionally hurt because a parent is not in their life. Their parent is like your single parent, okay? And the other parent, okay, the other parent has turned their back on them, has turned their back on your child. And this is why your child is feeling so hurt and wounded and broken, because of the other parent is not in their lives. The other parent literally turned their back on your child. And he or she is probably out drinking, getting high, smoking, crack addict, head, however you want to say. But this person, your child's parent, the other parent, is probably a low-life piece of poop. Okay, and this is what's on your child's mind. Okay, but your child has to realize, or you have to help your child understand, that there's life after hurt. There's life during hurt. Okay, whatever it is that your child is going through, they have to realize that there is something better for them. Okay, they have to recognize that. Okay, that just because one parent is not in your life doesn't mean that you don't care for them, that you're not going to keep providing for them. They don't have to fight the world in order to be happy. They don't have to keep secrets from you because they're hurting from what the other parent is not doing. Okay, they have to realize their world is constantly changing. Okay. I see the World card, the Lovers, and the Fool. Hold on, y'all. Give me some energy here. What is it going on with the teenager here? The teenager. They are a good student, okay? Working very hard at whatever it is in their classes. And like I said, their world is changing for them. So many things in their life is changing. They're going to school. They're probably preparing to go to college, meeting new friends. It's probably experiencing sex for the first time or will be experiencing sex, okay? It's like they're taking the leap of faith, but even with taking a leap of faith, they're being a fool, okay, in their life because they're leaping too soon. They're wanting to get ahead in life too soon. For who this resonates with, they're charging ahead without a care in the world too soon. Okay, they're taking a leap of faith. Okay, they're being a fool too soon. Love, making whatever they're doing. Okay, sex and drugs. Okay, too soon. Okay, I'm seeing here this green thing, but I'm seeing drugs here, weed, whatever it is they're doing, sex too soon. They're taking a leap at all of this stuff, you all, too soon. Too soon. Okay, for whoever this resonates with, it's a lot of energy. Too soon, too quick. They're not wanting to recognize their worth here with this Five of Cups. With this Two of Cups here is representative of them loving themselves, okay? But they're going in other directions too fast, too soon. Probably burying themselves on the internet, showing their breasts on the internet, okay? Probably smoking weed on the internet, probably doing everything they should not be doing on the internet, showing people their ignorant side, okay? Showing people a side of them that they should not be showing, okay? They're wanting to always want and not do, okay? But they're inside themselves. They're hurting. They're the hermit and they're hurting, okay? You may see them every day, but still they're inside of themselves with their emotions and with their feelings, and they're not talking to you about what they're going through because you know why? They got so much going on in their lives. They're children, they're preteen, they're teen, and they're just going through so much. The same things we probably went through when we were younger, okay? And it's just so many different avenues for them to turn. They have the internet, they have the phones that they're using, they have all of this stuff that they have pumped into their psyche every single day on the internet and seeing different things that we didn't see when we were coming up. We didn't have the internet, okay, when we were younger, okay? We didn't have all the stuff that they have. It's instant right there. We had to wait for a Polaroid picture to finish doing whatever it was he was doing. It took, 5 good minutes for the Polaroid to actually develop. All they have to do now is press a button, and then they show everything. But at the press of a button, we had to wait, okay? We didn't have this instantaneous satisfaction as these kids here do today, okay? And that's where it's going wrong, But now we're trying to figure out, well, where did we go wrong? What could we have done differently than what we're doing now? Okay, to make sure that our children are safe, to make sure that our children are thriving. We've done all we could, yes. But the child, at some point, for whoever this resonates with, has to know that they have to do for them. They have to grow up. They have to learn that at some point, they have to turn their life around if they're going to be a success at life, What else is going on with the team? It's sneaky. I'm getting chills in my head itching. Y'all. Hold on. Every time I get on something, I get chills. My head start itching. So they have here the 7. They're being sneaky about something. They're being sneaky about something that's going to hurt you. what I found out about my daughter, it really hurt me and not you all. So they're being sneaky about something. Whatever they're being sneaky about is going to hurt you. Okay? It's going to hurt you. And you're going to figure out what the hell did I do wrong to deserve this. Okay? So for whoever this resonates with. Okay, give me one more card. Then I'm going to go to the other deck. One more card for the teenager. What is going on with the teenager? One more card. What is going on? Okay, that's my system talking to me again. I must have said something that, I don't know. Sorry, y'all heard that. Top results or whatever. But anyway. One more card for the teenager. What is going on with the teenager? So I have 2 cards that want to come out. Okay. So I have here the 7. They're coming out of their feelings here with the 7 of Wands. Okay. And they're going to do better. Start. It's like pray for your children here. Okay. Through prayer and supplication, what you're doing to help your child, to be supportive of your child, to be more supportive, even more so than you would like to be. Just let them know that you have their back. But they're going to come out of what it is that's keeping them that's keeping them in bondage, that's hurting them, that's making them think that they are invincible. They're not invincible. None of us are invincible, but they are tending to do stuff without thinking. Okay, they're doing stuff without thinking, just jumping, boom, without even thinking about this. What's over this ledge? You're jumping on over this ledge, but what's there when you jump? Nothing. You're gonna fall. Okay, so they're not thinking before they leap, and it's causing a whole bunch of problems. What's going on with the teenager here? So I have here the thinking woman. And I have envy. So we have here a lot of your teenagers probably, excuse me, your teenager is probably envious of somebody or of a certain lifestyle that they're not getting. Okay, and this is what's a big part of their issue. They're envying probably what other kids wear to school, what other kids do, how other kids talk to each other, what they don't have. They want what the other kids have, different things like that. They think that they're thinking too much about what they don't have and thinking too much about what other people have, and they're envious of these people. Okay, and this is they probably don't like the fact that they're not popular, or they want to be popular. Okay, and they look at the popular kids and say, I wish I was like them. Okay, so with them wanting to be popular and envious of other people, it's making them take leaps and jumps to unnecessary and potentially dangerous places for them not to be. Okay, because they want to be all popular. They want to be with the in crowd. Just very envious. But I guess that's normal for a teenager. But sometimes, that's not always a good thing, especially when you think before you leap. Okay, so I have here the door to personal healing and happiness. The World card. So we have here their happiness is their personal happiness is shattered right now. Okay, we saw that with the 5 of Cups. Okay, their personal happiness is shattered because a person who they thought was a part of their world turned their back on them. That the other parent who's is not in the household has turned their back on them. Okay, and it left them wounded, it left them broken, and it left them hurt. Okay, and this is probably why they don't pretty much give a damn about what's going on in their lives. For one, their mind can't think the way ours can because we're older, but because they're still in the process of growing their mind, they don't know whether they're coming or going anyway because of the teenage hormones is all over the place, and with them doing what they're doing to jump at the chance to be popular is starting a trickle down effect in the household. Okay, in a negative way. I have here the first chakra, the Archangel Michael, and I have here the sixth. The sixth chakra. So here, the sixth. You probably know or have an idea that your child is keeping something from you. Your teen. I was just telling my daughter yesterday. I said, whatever you're doing that's in the dark will come to the light. Less than 24 hours later, here we are. Okay, here we are. Okay, and it's hurtful. The only thing I can do is keep talking to her. The only thing you can do is to keep talking to him, however it resonates. Okay, just be the strong person. Just be strong in who you are. Talk to your teenager and let them know. I gave birth to you. I can always tell when something's not right with you or for you. We can only get our children to listen. We can try our best to make them listen. But if they don't want to listen, if they want to go out there and do what they want to do, and we're working our asses off to take care of them, I mean, what else can we do? We can pray. We can hope that they get their lives together. You know what I'm saying? But with them envying people, with them seeing so many people having things that they don't have, or maybe they're being talked into doing something like peer pressure, or hell, maybe they're the leader, maybe they're the follower, following people, or having people following them, making the wrong choices because their mind is everywhere. Their mind is not just on one thing. Ours may be on work and household or whatever, but their mind is fast. It's going. So many different things are going through their mind at any given time. Hell, they don't know if they're coming or going. They feel lost. They feel like their shadow here. They don't know if they're coming or going because they're not all there yet. Okay? They don't know if they're coming or going because they're not all there yet. Okay? I have here angel of love. They have to first learn how to love themselves first. And they have to learn how to respect themselves first. Okay? Especially if they're a young lady. You can't let people talk you into any kind of thing. And you can't allow them to talk to you. You can't allow them to treat you any kind of way and vice versa. Okay? A young lady has to have to represent herself as such. If she wants people to respect her, she has to learn how to respect herself first. Okay, let's talk about a teenager. Okay, deceit. Yeah, being very deceitful, lying. Probably stealing your money, looking at your purse, your wallet, trying to get extra money to buy whatever. To buy whatever it is they need to buy. They're lying to you. You talk to them, ask them a question in their face, looking in their eyes, and all of a sudden they lie to you. You know they lie because your third eye chakra is on point. That mama chakra is always on point. Father, take it how it resonates, okay? But they're stealing your coin. You see here, the coins are just there. Being deceitful, stealing from you, or stealing from somebody around you that you know. Okay, just being a not a typical teenager, because not all teenagers do this. Okay, it's very hostile environment, a hostile situation that the energy that I'm in right now, you all. Very hostile, not wanting to listen, not wanting to do anything, but you want to cut this situation out right now because it's at a point to where what else can you do than to love this person, but love them enough to want to walk away so you can get some breath, so you can relax and calm down because the situation is so hostile right now. And probably they're being hostile too because they want to cut you out of their lives because they're a teenager and they know every damn thing. I don't need you and blah, 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 blah. I don't need this, I don't need that. But they don't realize that you're still a teenager. And until you're 18, you're going to do what the hell I tell you to do under my roof. Okay? That kind of hostility. Okay, we have third chakra here. You're not feeling yourself, upset stomach. But you know when your child is not doing right. What was I looking for, y'all? Okay. I'm going to look at this number 37. I'm going to read it for you all. All right. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, emotions of desire, life force, and energy. The powerful Archangel Chamuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire in your personal energy. When this card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move forward to the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now. So go for it. Okay. Affirmation. My third chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. Yeah, because they're feeling, your teenager is feeling excitement for all that they do because everything excites them. And this is why they're taking unnecessary leaps of faith, because they're so excited. It's like their brain is on fire with all of these different kind of emotions that are pumping into their body, that's pumping into their mindset, that they see every doggone day on the internet. It's just pumping through them every day. And this is why they're taking unnecessary, unhealthy leaps of faith. Okay? It's like, do I want to say this? I kind of want to say this, okay? It's like they're taking unnecessary leaps of faith like dogs in heat. And I know that's a crazy analogy, but unnecessary leaps of faith like dogs in heat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all teenagers are... Okay, I'm not saying that all excuse my expression, I'm about to say this because it was going to come out. I'm not saying that all teenagers who this reading is relating to, I'm not saying that all teenagers are fucking. I'm sorry, but that's how it came out. They're smoking weed. They're probably thinking about it. Doing a bunch of deceitful stuff. You know, deceitful to you, hostile toward you, envious of their friends. They're thinking about stuff that they don't have and the stuff that they want and desire. But they have to remember, you're a single parent. There's only so much that you can do. Okay, we have the magician. Yeah, they turn a lot of tricks. I'm not saying hook trick like that, but they turn a lot of tricks. They tell a lot of lies. They say one thing and do another. They tell you they go in one place and end up somewhere else. You know, I mean, this has probably been going on for quite a while now. Okay, they want to turn tricks. They want to say one thing. They want to do another. They want to tell you stuff they think you want to hear. They think they can pull rabbits out of their hats and think that you're gonna believe it. They may say this rabbit in my hat is blue, but you're clearly looking at it and you're seeing that it's white, and they still want to lie about it. You know, they lie like running water. Okay, they lie like rocks. You know. Okay, the teenager. A couple of more cards for this reading for the teenager. Okay, so we got, I have here angel of balance. Okay, they want balance in their life. You desire for them to have balance in their life. Okay, and you're holding the coin. You're holding, it's like, hold on. Okay, hold on. So I need to get a clear, hold on a second. Okay, so I had to take the other cards away because I have a clear message that you all need to see without the other cards being involved. So there has to be some kind of balance. You are praying for your teenager to balance themselves out. You'll be glad when they balance their emotions, because right now they're a teenager and that's just normal. Okay, but they have to realize here you're the person in the household, the single parent. You hold all the rules, you hold all the money. Okay. You are the person that's in charge. And this is just something that your teenager has to recognize. They have to recognize that they have to respect you, but they also have to respect themselves. What you say goes. Case closed. Don't open your mouth when I tell you to shut the hell up. I mean, shut the hell up. I run this joint. If you don't like it, you can get the hell out. That kind of stuff. Okay? But be patient for whoever this resonates with. Be patient. It's coming. Okay? Their time and their sense of balance will come in time. Okay, and it's going to be a victorious moment when they realize this, when it happens. It's not going to happen overnight. I wish the hell it would, but it's not going to happen overnight. Us as parents with teenagers, especially teenage girls, we have to realize that we went through that. You know, some of us may not have went through an issue like this, but we all had that teenage angst growing up, toggling back and forth with our mothers and that kind of stuff. You know, but my mother said something one time. She meant it the first time. Don't ask me again when I say shut the hell up. I mean shut the hell up. Don't keep talking, you know. Let them know who's in charge. Holding your heart. You love her. You love your child. Okay? You're probably in your 40s. 44, 45, 46, something like that. Probably have 4 children. And you have a teenager, but you also have younger children looking at this teenager acting like this, and you don't want them to grow up to be a teenager and do the same thing that your teen is doing to you now. You want to put a stop to that, and you're already letting those young kids know You do something like this to me, I'm going to put you in your place the first time. You know, you're not going to have it. You're not going to have it. So don't do this. Don't do what you see your sister doing. Don't do what you see your brother doing, because letting you know right now it's not cool. It's not kosher. You're not going to go there. Okay? Contract. The fifth chakra, and we have blossoming abundance. So with the contract card, you love your teenager. You love all of your children. If you're a single parent, you have that one child, you love that person to death. Okay, I'm a single parent. I love my daughter to death, but right now, whew, I need a beer. But you have a contract. Okay, that contract is your child, your teenager, however this resonates with you. And it may seem like an unbalanced situation right now, okay? But it is going to balance itself out, okay? Because right now, you are blinded by your love for your child because you don't want anything to happen to your child. You want your child to grow into a fruitful, loving, and kind adult, okay? But right now, it's a tough situation, and you're blinded because you don't really know what's going to happen to them. But eventually, they're going to get their shit together. They're going to get their lives together. You're going to be able to beam, and from all the happiness, you're going to have so much joy and happiness into your life because your contract, you're going to always be this person's parent. I don't care if they're 5, 10, 15, or 50. They're going to always be your child. You're going to always be their parent. That's just a contract that you have with your higher power, okay? You're going to be able to talk better to this person, talk more to this person, but it does start with just a communication. It does start with just a talk, sitting down, talking to your teenager. I would say talk more and yell less, talk more and yell less, but sometimes don't always work that way, okay? They don't want to hear what you have to say, so it's like you have to raise your voice, okay? I'm not going to be that kind of person that's just going to not say anything. If you don't, yeah, you're going to hear my mouth. If you cause it, you're going to sit down and listen to it, okay? So the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, that's my daughter's name, y'all, Gabriel, which is so crazy that I pulled this card, okay? So my daughter's name is Gabriel. But it says, self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound, integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card also indicates that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So like I said, so speak your mind. Let your child know, because they're going to speak their mind to you whether you like it or not. And that's being facetious, I know, but our kids will try us if you let them. Okay, they will try us if you let them. Okay, so remember, let them. They can say what they want to say. Okay, well, they can't. Okay, they can't say what they want to say, but they'll try. Okay, but they have to remember who's in charge. You are in charge. That's your house. Protect your house. Protect your sanity. Okay, you talk to them and say what you want to say to them. Don't let it be the other way around. Don't be a friend to your children, your kid, your teenager. You be your parent. Be a parent to your teenager. Okay, they need that tough love at times. Okay, they need that tough love. I don't know if there's a parent who just brought a teenager some kind of cologne or something. I'm smelling some kind of peachy fragrance or something. Maybe you share some kind of a fragrance, a peachy fragrance with your daughter, and you're talking to this daughter like she's your friend. No, that's your daughter. Put her in her place. Okay? Spend time with her. Yes, go out and buy the smell good stuff. Put on your lipstick, your makeup. Do all your makeup things you do together. Get your nails done, your toes done, but still be her mother and not her friend. She got those at school. She needs you to be her mother. Okay, caring connections. Care enough for this person, this love, this to give you, care enough for your child, of course you will, to give them your very best, okay? And in turn, they should give you their very best, okay? But they're taking leaps of faith that they shouldn't be taking, probably going out, some of them maybe going out laying around, if not, now I'm not saying sex, they're probably, I'm seeing fingers inside little. I'm seeing fingering. Okay, clean it up. I'm not. So there's probably experimenting. You know, fingering. Okay, that. Okay, and you don't know about it. And shit, you probably got a child who's 14 doing this. Okay, okay. And I have man holding a heart. Man holding a heart. So you have a single father. There's a single father here too. And the single father will give everything he can for his daughter. A single daughter, a single father with a daughter who's probably 45. I said something earlier about these parents are probably 44, 45, 46. So there's a single dad here who loves his daughter to death. Okay? And will go crazy if he go to work and his daughter at home letting the boy finger her. Okay? So fathers, if you're watching this reading, check on your daughter if you're leaving her at home at night and you're working, okay? I'm just saying, check on your daughters. She's getting fingered. Sorry. I mean, that's reality. That's reality. We got to stop trying to cover up stuff. Stop trying to sugarcoat shit. Okay? This is reality. This is what our teens are doing. It's not a good thing, y'all. I got to go to 7-Eleven and get me a beer. I'm just, yeah. I've been yelling tonight, y'all. My voice is kind of cranky. So I have here doing romance, temple path, the second chakra, Ariel. So door to, they have to remember their door to their value here. And this door to romance is your teen. They have to learn how to love themselves. With the teenage boys and girls, but especially girls, they have to remember, hold to their femininity, hold on to their innocence. Okay, don't keep that lock and keep that innocence under lock and key, because you don't want anything and anybody going inside that hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm being real, because this is a real situation. This is what teens are doing now. They need to keep that under lock and key. They need to keep their body under lock and key until they're ready. Okay, until they are ready. Okay, but they're it's like they're letting it all hang out. And some of them are coming out of the closet saying that they're gay. That they're bi, that they want to be with another woman, or that they want to be with another man. Okay, but then we have a few who are trying to keep it under lock and key, but their femininity or their innocence under lock and key, but they have people talking to them, talking to them in their ear, that peer pressure. And they're experiencing here, you see that wet down here, you all, that water, they're getting wet, they're getting hard. Hell, they're teenagers, they're coming into who they are, their puberty, they're getting older, they're experiencing all of this stuff that they don't understand. Why is my body changing? Why am I getting wet? Why am I hard in the morning? Okay, this is happening to them. That's a part of life. Okay, but right now they're taking really, really bad steps, trying to understand their temple path, because they don't really know where they're they're going in circles. I'm hearing that old song, I'm going in circles. You got me going in circles. Their mind right now has them going in circles, because they don't know their left from their right now. This probably has been going on since they were around 12 years old. Okay. My goodness. So this card here, the second chakra Ariel. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of a beautiful angel, Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative, Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resident souls around you. So I said earlier, you all, that they need to keep their femininity, they need to keep their innocence under lock and key, because they want to experiment. They want to draw other people into their intimacy, into their life, into their bed, because they're in heat. Literally, you all, if you know what I'm talking about, but it's not time yet. They still need to keep it under lock and key, because they're still developing. They're still learning about life. They need to keep their innocence under lock and key for as long as they possibly can. And once they do decide, when they're older, to bring somebody into their life, it'll be an experience that they should never forget. Okay? So I hope this reading resonated with somebody. I really do. I know I'm not the only one in the universe who's going through this right now. I'm going to pull one more card for whoever stuck around to watch the video. It really did need to be done. And I really do feel that hopefully someone will get something out of this, even if it's a teenager that's watching this particular reading. That's probably a good thing. So I'm going to pull out a Crystal Intentions Oracle card for whoever's watching, and see if you can glean something out of this reading. Okay, give me one more card for the teenager, for the person who's watching, for the parent who's watching. One more card to close out of the reading here. One card for the teenager. What is going on with the teenager? So the card that flew on the floor is Reticulated Quartz. Reticulated Quartz. Quartz kind of reminded me of a reticulated python. I'm going to choke that girl. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. Let me gather myself for a minute here. Whew. Reticulated Quartz. It says, I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to its fullest. That's a reticulated quartz. Okay? It says, improve energy levels and increase life force. Maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, amplify courage and confidence. So do what you need to do to calm yourself, to relax yourself, especially when your child takes you to a level that you don't like being at. I literally had to walk away from my daughter and leave her at my mother's house tonight. She made me so mad, y'all. Okay? So find a way that you can relax with your child, or any situation, but especially when something as intimate as your child, when they do something that you don't like, when they do something that you don't approve of and it upsets you. If you need to, walk away and count to 10. Hell, if you need to, walk away and leave them at their grandmother's house, or wherever, so you can get a break, and so you can take in whatever it is that they've thrown your way. Okay, just empower yourself and walk away. If something they do does not please you, walk away. Walk away so you won't get yourself into some trouble. Okay, just because of the stuff that they've said to you or done to you. So I have here Garnet and Golden Topaz. Garnet says, I stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. So be determined to still love your child and care for them, and know that they're making mistakes that they will someday look back upon and regret doing. But that's all a part of who they are. That's all a part of their growth process. Stop procrastinating, increase self-motivation, maintain focus, determination, and success. Stay grounded and focused, parents. Walk the path to creative success. So find different ways that you can talk to your child, different activities, even if you have to maybe take them to counseling, or find different ways to help them cope with the growing pains that they are going through right now in their lives. Okay. Reticulated Quartz, the Garnet, and I'm going to really end this with the Golden Topaz. I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. I see my path shining brightly upon me. Visualize life purpose, amplify joy and bliss, improve ability to speak up, cultivate ease, process all that is happening around and within. So process all that you're going through. If you need to talk about it, parents, talk about it to your friends, other family members. Call a support group to find out different ways to help you cope with your teenager right now if it's too much, especially if it's too much for a single parent when you have work that you have to worry about, you have bills that you have to worry about, and then you have your teenager who want to come in and wreck shit. You know what I'm saying? So find different ways to help you cope with whatever it is that you are going through, whatever you need to do to cope with, find different ways. Don't drown your worries in a bottle of vodka or rum or a beer or wine or anything like that. It's good to have a drink every now and again. So I'm just get me one when I get off this, when I end this reading, but sure I am. Go right around the corner at 7-Eleven and give me the first beer I see. Okay, y'all. I observe my surroundings and I know I am divinely guided. And this is the leopard skin jasper. Leopard skin jasper. Improve your. Okay, y'all. This made sense. So I'm glad I kept reading. I know I kept saying I was going to stop, but I'm glad I kept reading because this is something that needs to come out. Improve your peripheral awareness. Become the objective observer. Increase consciousness of reaction to others. Increase mental, physical, and emotional flexibility. So, you remember what I said earlier about third eye chakra and us knowing what our kids is doing, and they don't realize that we know, and what's done in the dark will come out into the light. Yeah, pay attention to your child. Pay attention to what they're doing. Pay attention to what they're bringing into your house. Check their book. Yeah, whatever. Check their book bags. Don't say I want to respect my child's privacy. Check their bags, y'all. Check the bags. Check what they're doing online. You pay the bills. You pay the cost to be the boss. Check their bags. Check their phones. Check their internets. Check what they're doing online. Okay? Check what they're doing. Increase your consciousness and react. React to others. Increase your physical, mental, and emotional flexibility. But yeah, increase your consciousness and pay attention to what's going on around you when it comes to your child. Pay attention to what's going on around you, parent, when it comes to your teenager. Okay? I hope this reading resonates with at least maybe one or two people or however. But I know this is a long reading, but I definitely feel that it was something that needed to be done. Okay, you all. I hope everything goes okay with your teen. I hope they get their life together. I hope they're straightening out whatever is crooked going on inside of their mind. Okay, I will talk to you all again in another reading. Thank you.